Okay, so Roku Express is the cheapest way that you can get free TV in the UK on a non-smart TV without an aerial or a dish. So basically, you've got a TV in the bedroom or the kitchen or out in the summer house or whatever, and you can't get an aerial to it or a dish to it. As long as you can get an internet connection, you can use TV Player on the Roku Express. It's available on lots of other platforms, which I'll cover in the next part of the video. Um, Now, if it looks a bit jerky on the video playback, that's just because I'm using a screen recorder on a 2010 MacBook, so it's an old MacBook. But TV Player actually runs perfectly smoothly on a Roku, on an Apple TV, whatever platform you're doing it on. It's just because I'm screen recording with the same device and it's an old device. But see you in the next part of the video. Okay, so this is TV Player, which is available on many different platforms, and it's basically streaming live TV channels in the UK for free, but they also have a premium service as well. So you can see here, most of the big channels are here in the UK, certainly all the free ones, all the ITVs, all the Channel 4s, all the BBCs, and lots more. As I scroll down, I won't go through all the channels. But if you want to watch TV Player, it's available on loads of different platforms. So this is through a web browser, so you can watch it on a Mac or a Windows computer through the web browser. But there's also, if I go to apps, so it's available on the Apple App Store. So that's iPhones, iPads, and Apple TV. Apple TV is my favourite version of TV Player. It's really nice to use with that remote. You can also get it on Google Play, so that means that it's available on Android tablets and phones, not on Android Smart TV or TV boxes, from what I've seen. Although there is an exception to that because the Amazon Fire Stick, which is running a version of Android, you can get it on, and you can see you can get it on Microsoft. So I think that probably means Windows Phone. It definitely means Windows 10 computers as well. It's available on a FreeSat box, which is an unusual one. So that's iOS, Android, Fire I've already covered, Windows 10 I've covered, Apple TV I've covered, and the bottom one available on Roku. So what's important about this? This is the cheapest way of getting TV Player. This is $29.99 for the Roku Express, which is not the one pictured here. It's a little tiny box that sits just below the TV or beside the TV. It's got an infrared sensor now. But for $29.99 you've got all the catch-up services, but also if you have a TV in a kitchen or a bedroom where you haven't got an aerial or a dish connection, then you can use Wi-Fi to stream those channels. Now, it's not a perfect system, but it is a good system. So if I go to watch now, so if I click on BBC, for instance, well, that launches straight in, and that's you can change the quality of that. But actually, the quality is pretty reasonable. I won't leave it playing for too long because what will happen is my YouTube video will get withdrawn or demonetized or whatever. I can't stop it. Right, so let's minimize that. Now, I often find on Channel 4, this is what happens. So because of contents rights issues, there are certain programs that you can't watch. Now, a lot of the Channel 4's own stuff you can, but it seems to be mostly American things that they haven't secured the license to stream that content online. But it's a way of getting Dave if you haven't got a Freeview box, because Dave isn't available on FreeSat. And I guess that's one of the good reasons that it's on that Humax FreeSat recorder. And what you'll often find is you'll get like a 30-second advert, but overall, this has gone straight in. So really, that's a way of getting lots of channels for free. So most of these are free channels, but some of them are paid-for channels. So things like Discovery is a paid-for channel. So to watch that, you have to subscribe to a monthly fee. And there isn't, I think on the Apple TV, there's an indication that shows what free channels you can watch and what channels you have to pay for. But if you click on it and you have to pay for it, you can skip back and go to another. But anyway, it's a lot less hassle. If you've got an internet connection, it's just an easy way of watching live streaming TV in any room that can get an internet connection if aerial signals are a problem or dish signals are a problem. So that is TV Player. Now, if you enjoyed this content, you might be interested in this video, which I've put on YouTube. I'll put a link in the description. But it's basically on-demand TV without internet or Wi-Fi or aerial or dish. It's a method I worked out and I was really pleased about it, but it got demonetized, and so it's not had as many views as I would have thought it would have. If you travel a lot, stay in hotels a lot, or you have no internet at home or very, very slow internet, this is a way around watching these key services without those. Yeah, please watch that video, please subscribe, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.